Hello, welcome to Nintendosense YouTube channel. We are live yet again with the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition on the Nintendo Switch. I'm about to begin a new quest in a new age. We are finally ready to begin the Dawngaurd quest. We've finished pretty much most of the other major quests other than this Discover the Significance of Crimson Ninroot thing. And some of these other ones. We literally did everything. And some of these miscellaneous quests we still have to do. But even those we're pretty caught up on, and some of them just haven't disappeared. Like I already investigated the Bothenan cultist. And I still have some dragon's layers to tackle. And we probably could ask Burn about some dragon's layers here and there. As we have 3 more dragon's masks from Dragon's Priest to get. But we're ready. We are ready to start the Dawngaurd quest. We gotta travel to this freaky cave. We'll extend our beacon. Hello, Squash Now. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going, Squash? I saw you earlier during Pokemon. That Pokemon stream was quite a hit. I had a lot of fun with it, and so did everybody else, it seems. And I got pretty close to completing the Pokedex. I went from needing 12 more to only needing 6. Thanks to Ross's help and to the valiant efforts made on stream. It's pretty fun too. We had a variety of things happen. I fought a gym leader. I traded with Ross. Battled with Ross. We explored Mount Moon and found some moonstones. Next time I play it, we'll probably complete the Pokedex. Maybe I'll battle with Ross again. How's your night going so far, Squash? Cheers to you, Squash. I gotta start selling advertisement space. I gotta reach out to some companies, be like, work with me. They'll be like, nah, not until you're at 10,000 subs. It would just be like stuff that I already do. Be like, Liquid Death, sponsor me. I drink you, now sponsor me. They're like, nah, you're already drinking it on stream. We don't need to do anything. So now I must find the cave, which is not as easy as it seems. Because if you go to this location on the map, there's not really anything here. Oh, sorry, this location. Where is it? Yeah, it doesn't even really show up on the map. Like, there is a cave over here, but it's not the cave. And it's kind of hard to find the cave. Unless I'm totally wrong and they fixed it. venison. That reminds me, I need some snacks. We need the snacks. Team snacks. My dad actually sent me in the mail some venison jerky that he made from a deer he hunted. That's pretty cool, yo. But I'm just gonna eat some beef jerky. Is this the cave? Oh, it's actually on the map this time. Wrong path. Yeah, I think this might be the cave. Where's that dragon thing at? Those people?
Who's that?
I was sure I heard something.
Lost Tongue Overlook, huh?
Where are you?
That takes care of that.
Oh, wait. Alright, now that that's over. Oh, this is the one that Esbern actually sent me to. Suppose we could actually just do a quest where we collect all the words of power in the last dragon masks. This was a pretty sick one. Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to play that shout either. I probably should have muted it longer. Oh well. I'll just trim it out later. I don't think it is Grom's Pass. Let's go check out Grom's Pass anyways. I am the Dragonborn. I could not avoid fighting the dragon. I like these hunters are just out here hunting. That's great. Instead of marauders marauding all the time. I don't think this is the right cave, but let's go check it out. Everyone's been waiting for the Dawngaurd quest. I had a lot of requests for this the whole time I've been playing Skyrim. Like, when are you gonna do the Dawngaurd? When I've done everything else. Oh, the frame rate is tanking in here, and I don't know why. I almost feel like I should save in case the game crashes. Something in here. The charred skeever, isn't it? I mean, technically I didn't complete all the quests. There's still more quests to do. I just completed all the mainline quests. Or most of them. This place is lagging bad. Are they fighting each other in there? Kill the blue god. The tribe demanded I prove myself as a hunter. They want me to trap some game and return to the stronghold. Probably in a celebration feast. It shouldn't be too hard. I already set up a snare by the water. Now I just sit back and let the food come to me. Oh, he was the god of the goblins because he painted himself blue. Can we get in there where they were fighting? No? Oh, that's cool. He's a goblin companion. Must be a DLC thing. I don't remember this from before. Then again, I might have just done this and just not remembered it. Trying to fight me? Come on, I could have just let you go in peace, little goblin. Silly goblin. Fights are for big boys. See if I can find the cave entrance. Potatoes. Oh, it's down there by the bridge. that all there is to this place? Weird. I took the torch, but there's still a torch there. Hey, Chad Middleton, welcome to the stream. Sorry for the late reply. I never met the goblins. Same, Squash, says Chad Middleton. Well, now you see. There are goblins. It's kind of weird that there aren't more of these. There's certain enemy varieties that you just don't see very much of in Skyrim. Almost like the game was not finished properly. Like they kind of rushed it out or something. Like there's those enemies that we fought during the Winterhold quest. Some of those enemies you hardly see. Okay, here's the bridge. And across the bridge it says... Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah. Speak to the leader of the Dawngaurd. Cave right here. That's the cave. If you continue on this path, you can't, which is kind of weird because you'd think this would just lead to the Dawngaurd. But it actually ends up ahead, and you can't continue on. Here, I'll show you guys. Can't we just be friends? Can't you just be peaceful? Why you gotta fight me like that? See, eventually you hit this, this impasse. And you cannot pass it. And there's goblins, ironically. We were just talking about them. You cannot go that way. That is not the way. Elder Scrolls 1 through 3 had a lot of enemy variety. I think Morrowind did too, to a certain extent. And when you're in Solstheim, there's a lot of enemy variety. I guess I'm fortunate that I waited to play Skyrim until the Switch version, which already had 3 DLCs in it. And then now the Anniversary Edition, which has lots of stuff. That orc was a skooma addict. I am not a werewolf. I cured myself. I cured myself of my lycanthropy. So now we are on the other side of that area that was impossible to pass. And we're headed to the Dawngaurd. Granted, I could join the vampires, but nah. I'm gonna kill those bloodsuckers. Hey, that Pokemon stream was kind of a hit, Chad. A lot of people seem to like it. Got a lot of thumbs up on the video.
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawngaurd too?
Yeah.
Truth is, I'm really nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess. You've probably killed lots of vampires, huh? I'm sure Isran will sign you right up. I'm not sure he'll take me. I hope so. That must be it. Fort Dawngaurd. Wow. Bigger than I expected.
Kind of amazing there aren't more forts that are like this in Skyrim.
You there. The Dawngaurd is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price. The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawngaurd. Real, serious vampire hunter. Ha! Isran's going to like you. He's up the hill in the fort. He'll decide if you're Dawngaurd material.
What's the hurry?
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up. Join the Dawngaurd. Chad Middleton says, I like being a werewolf and working for the Dawngaurd. Oh, ES3, you're right, you're right.
Here to join the Dawngaurd? Good. I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all the... I immediately realized things must be pretty... I have. There was a time years ago when we were both Their hearts are in... We left together, but that partnership did... Isran will decide if you've got what it takes.
Yeah, it kind of feels like you're reliving the classic werewolf versus vampire story if you play as a werewolf, but I just didn't want to be a werewolf. I wanted to end up in Sovngarde.
Lance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawngaurd.
Plus, my character is far more powerful in not beast form than in beast form.
Dawngaurd is a crumble.
Just because I have cool weapons and armor.
Worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isra, Karset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right.
So who are
we
you?
were wrong.
What do you
Isn't that
want?
enough for you?
Got a fire in your belly to kill vampires, eh? Good for you. But look around. There's really not much to join yet. I've only just started rebuilding the Order. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adalwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You Vigilants were never trained for...
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you. I'll meet you in... Brother Adalwald had been there not long ago. Said he found something of great importance. It must have been important to the vampires as well, for them to risk an open attack on the Vigilants.
Yes, sir.
Of course there are.
Didn't I tell you to
Most of us spend our lives as nomads, traveling from place to place in our endless war.
My weapon.
I wish I could say how many we numbered, but only... Yes, by destroying it.
My
Vampires
balls
hope to cripple our Order's activity. I suspect now it was Brother Adalwald's
Don't worry.
journals they
I
were
think we
after.
can make a Dawngaurd out
He
of
was obsessed with ancient vampire artifacts.
Let's see.
Crossbow? I've never...
Yes, a crossbow. Best thing for killing vampires. Just take a few shots at those crates over there. You'll get the hang of it.
Chad Middleton says Dawngaurd has cool gear. Yeah, the one thing Skyrim has going for it over Morrowind, though, is all the voice acting.
Good luck.
And now we can just warp here. We don't have to travel through the cave. Checked out a little bit of that podcast you were telling me about, Chad.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Go ahead, try and fight back.
What is that? This guy summoned a Storm Atronach? Man, this guy's hardcore. Not just any golem. He is Gollum. goblin. Let's see. This way? I'm guessing it's like off the cliff though. True, I can't stand all those text boxes with my ADHD. I didn't mind it back in the day reading it all. I read along anyways. I just have a tendency to read everything I see.
These vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
But the voice acting just adds to the experience.
Jet on and press off when known.
There's not a lot of games that have full voice acting.
They deserve what they got. Their arrogance had become insufferable.
All this talk is making me thirsty. Perhaps another vigilant will wander in soon.
I wish Loki would hurry it up. I have half a mind to return to the castle and tell Harkon what a fool he's entrusted this mission to.
I have half a mind to Loki of your disloyalty.
What's that?
Elven Sword of Dread. That seems kind of cool. What's that green thing on it?
What was that?
Here we go! That's all you got? I knew it! Oof! Just a scratch!
I have to skip a lot of the dog and Disco Elysium because it's a very text-heavy game. I kind of look at, it depends on the writing, honestly. The writing's pretty good. I kind of like the writing in RPGs. It kind of feels like I'm playing a storybook. I don't read as many books as I used to, so the reading I get in games kind of is like the reading. But I also have, I have dysgraphia, which is the opposite of dyslexia. And so the part of my brain that I would normally use for writing has problems. So the content of my writing, like the words, are good, but
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar.
my handwriting is bad.
Suffering you can inflict on me.
But my reading skills are actually enhanced by.
And I don't think you even know what
Buy
you
it.
found here. So go and meet your beloved Stendar.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokia? He still might have told us something. We haven't done anything with ourselves, but
He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now it is up to us to bring Harkon the prize.
right.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to line them all up? gonna save before I do this. I've never heard of that condition before, says Chad Middleton. It's pretty uncommon and it's like pretty much impossible to diagnose. It basically means
Who sent you here? I don't know who that is. Is he like me? Vampire, yes. Not fond of vampires, are they? Well, look, kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on. I can help you find out what that is. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time.
you're hearing a popping sound like it's raining on my
Who is
stream?
Skyrim's High King? Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders?
Let me take a look.
Empire? What empire?
You weren't kidding, Chad. Let me figure it out. How's that sound? Should be fixed. I think I figured it out. It was this Realtek audio thing. Should be good now. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Don't let me just sit there with crappy sounding audio the whole time. I appreciate the feedback. You gotta let me know if something's wrong with the stream. If something is whack, much appreciated. Yeah, no, I do actually like Serena.
I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, it's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand. It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully we can find a boat to take us there. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but Depending on who's around, I'll be safe there. Let's just say that my mother and father had a bit of a falling out. Don't worry, I'm not in any danger or anything like that. It'll just be more unpleasant to run into my father. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's a pet.
Oh, what is it? Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away.
I was wondering what was up with the goblin. He's part of the new DLC. It's the anniversary edition. Oh, it's her skeleton. I was like, what the? What in God's name is going on here? It's too dark in here. Even candlelight plus torch is not enough. I can't see what's in front of my eyes. Literally. I hope that static thing wasn't going on very long. Was it going on the whole stream? Should probably just remove that stupid Realtek audio control software. How do we open this?
I knew I heard something. done. Stay on your guard. Who's there?
Oh, I hear a chant. Means I need to mute the audio. It is way too dark. Okay, here we go. Get me out of here. This is the darkest cave in all of Skyrim. I can unmute the audio.
It's so good to breathe again. This weather is incredible.
Doesn't she want to destroy the vampires? Isn't she, like, good for the Dawngaurd? Oh no. I've been infected with vampirism. Does that cure my vampirism? It does.
And I will follow, child of darkness.
Thought we'd take a boat to her home. How do you cure yourself if you've already turned into a vampire?
Out there to the north. I used to keep an eye out for like that.
Castle Volkenhar. It's kind of like Castle Wolfenstein.
Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lady Serana's back. Open the gate. Look, after all these years, Lady Serana's back. Now that's something.
I can't remember how this goes. I believe she has a disagreement because her father's there, and he killed her mother. She's like the female version of Alucard.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost... daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course, I'm delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud?
Yeah, you probably should.
If only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. So, be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that just because you pick to not join the vampires doesn't mean, I don't think Serena, I think after you take over the vampire castle with the Dawngaurd, Serena turns on her father, if I'm not mistaken.
Never should have come here. No sign of
world. Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? And so you delivered her to them. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? So they have everything they wanted, and we're left with nothing. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. Watch your back. Look at this. I should have known. Damn. Well, what do you? A woman? Trapped in there? I'm waiting to hear what any of this... Brother. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't... Right. By the Divines. This couldn't get much... When did I say that? We just need... We need help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here. There are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance. Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard, Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering, fascination with the Dwemer, weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach, convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar, big brute of a Nord, hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew, he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can.
My blade is yours.
This is Fort Dawngaurd. Originally owned by the Jarl of Riften back in the Second Era, it was a bit of a black mark on the Hold's history. I'm trying to put it to good use. There's only one. When it comes, I've lasted this long because I don't. We hunt down and kill vampires. Haven't you been paying attention?
Let's go recruit some homies. Can't remember how long the Dawngaurd quest is. I know I have to get the Elder Scroll back from the College of Winterhold.
Where'd you come from?
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithron needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? Well, that might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me.
Lead on, brother.
Dad Middleton says, in Oblivion, one of the top members of the vampire hunters was secretly a vampire that got the other members killed.
Who's there?
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Ithran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Sweet. Oh, before I leave.
I'll see you at Fort Dawngaurd.
I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields of white. There is murder in the air. I can taste it.
a weird cave.
All hail the savior of the Dark Brotherhood. All hail the listener.
So want me to obtain madness ore and what? Amber. Oh, amber's pretty rare, but I do know where some's at. Probably call my secret servant. In Oblivion, one of the top members of the Oh, yeah. Squash now says, play survival mode. Maybe after we beat the Dawngaurd DLC, I'll check out survival mode.
There's no pain in the void.
They killed my spectral assassin. You killed Kenny, you bastards.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you? Isran? Wants me?
Hey, Copperhead OD, how you doing
You
tonight?
must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. Fine. I can't afford to forget about this work, though. Some very interesting applications. Now, where is it I'm supposed to be? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see
Doing
how much
good.
progress he's
Don't
made.
want Monday to roll around yet. Yeah, I know how
I'll
you
finish
feel.
up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Now, technically, the mud crabs did carry her bag away downstream. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the nutcases are saying it's the end again. Oh no, I'm not on the path. I heard it's the literal apocalypse, though. We bought some special glasses where you can look at it. Copperhead says, how about you? Not doing too bad. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hoping that this recent medical treatment I had is a success, and it's a little too early to tell, so just have to bide my time and see how I do. I did some of my stretches today, but I didn't do all of them. We played some Pokemon earlier today. I went grocery shopping with the family. Got a lot of good food. I made a really delicious hamburger for lunch. It was ground chuck roast. And, oh, they're nice. They built a gate. And I put green onions, jalapenos, tomatoes, pickles, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, cheddar cheese. So good. Really tasty burger. I had some hand-cut fries. I mean, I didn't hand-cut them, but they were hand-cut by somebody. That was just the style I had. Pokemon stream was pretty fun. My friend here, Chad, suggested it, and then one of my viewers, Ross, stopped by and played Pokemon with me and helped me gather some Pokemon I needed to finish my Pokedex, and we're about 6 Pokemon away from completing the Pokedex.
You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
So, welcome to Fort Dawngaurd. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Follow Isran. How do I get up there? No. The dead drop falls. That kind of sounds kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Nope, wrong way. The lusty Argonian maid. It's okay to look at eclipse. No, it's not okay to look at eclipse. You have to wear special protective eyewear. Like you can't just wear sunglasses. Or you have to use a special box. And some of the eyewear that people sell is actually fake. I mean, it's real eyewear, but it's not designed to actually protect your eyes from looking at stuff like that.
Need something?
Yeah, I need to figure out how to get to Isran. Ooh, a forge. Is there a ladder around here somewhere? Oh, here we go. Oh, that just goes to Dayspring Canyon again. You know, I remember having trouble with this last time I played. Here it is.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. Serene needs help with her Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Watch your back.
Thought he said something about a vampire that came looking for me.
Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for...
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
Even with all my preparations, we can't be too careful. The monsters could strike us at any moment.
You probably weren't expecting to
This
see me again.
vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I did. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
Eddie Craig says, the vampires are coming. Welcome to the stream, Eddie Craig. You mean Dragonborn use Ariel's bow tomorrow? Eddie Craig says, there goes my wife, Serena. Copperhead OD says, good luck with the medical stuff. I hope that works out. Me too. No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong. You'd better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or history. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably... Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. That's a long story. I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning.
Hey, Gray Fox, welcome to the stream. Did you see I actually did live stream Dragon's Dogma like you asked about?
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
Welcome back to the stream, Gray Fox.
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord. Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift, especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up. The tale of the great moth priest hunt. Not something I'd want to read. I mean, as much as you'd figure, turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something. Not at this rate, no.
Aha. How do we get down from here? Where's the stairs? Oh, they're back this way.
This isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran...
Dad says, "Good night, everybody. I have to be up early."
I wonder what...
Good night, Chad Middleton. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. I should probably go to bed soon myself.
A basic one, of course. That is, talk to Gunmar if you need materials. I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. I take them apart, poke around in their guts, and try to figure things out.
We're not going to
But as luck... So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
I told you, I'm prepared for this. It's going to work.
There's enough for us to fight out there.
Oh, you can only do one at a time.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. Takes some getting used to.
Good morning.
Get me out of here. Alright, here we go. I got the wrong chat up. I got top chat. Might be missing some.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Surprise.
You just enchanted that bandit thug to fight for her. The annoying thing about Fort Dawngaurd is when you warp there, you don't end up at the door. You have to walk to the door every time. You can cook some meals over the open flames of your campfire at campsites you build. More dead vampires.
Hope I like what Isran has done with the place. You're back. I see. I often wonder. Here. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon. It's sort of a random assortment of things. See anything useful? Don't get yourself. Very few people. Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more. I can certainly try. I've got more leads on additional Dwemer plans. Those last ones helped me immensely. If you could collect this one for me, it's sure to result in extraordinary success.
If you're putting yourself in harm's way, you'd best be prepared. Take these. I've discovered the whereabouts of a vampire lair. Destroying the head vampire is usually sufficient to scatter its minions, though it's best to destroy every last one of them. Aye, lad. Alright, I'll take note. He'll mind you and us Dawngaurd, but there's no accounting for other folk. And heed also this. He's no pet. Mistreat the beast or leave him alone for too long, and he'll return to the world. Now, you be careful with the creature.
Have you talked to Isran? Hope you're getting along.
tried
Here's
to avoid
everything
it.
I have.
Always seems to
Sorry
end
there
in
isn't
an
more.
argument. You? Cozy. Isran had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look. Take care of yourself. Fair enough.
I like what Isran has done with the place. It's good to see someone else who's really prepared.
This is fine for now, but we can't stay home.
Very few people appreciate all the horrible things that can happen to you if you're not being cautious.
Well, we'll need to upgrade that crossbow. Copperhead OD says, "Good night, Chad." So I don't have any Stalthrim on me. But we can go to Solstheim and get some. The armored troll is a funny little critter. He's no pet.
Captain Gjallan does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
He's all with us still. I don't think I can buy Stalthrim from this guy, but I certainly can try.
You got a good thing. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I did sell him some a while back, but I don't think he still has it, no.
Bring your...
And actually, I might have some in this chest.
armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
But likewise, I don't think I do. Let's take a look. If I have some in this chest, then I don't have to go anywhere. If I don't, then I have to go to the Skull Village. Oh, I do. I have a ton of it. Oh, I have a mask in here, too. Oh, it's those masks. Those masks are different.
More cups and plates for me to carry? More
Something like
cups?
that.
Certainly, sir.
Certainly.
It's been so much fun.
Oh wait, before I do this.
The tale of the great moth. Anything good?
Oh, she's got a dagger. Sure, she could use more than that. Fortunately, I don't have anything good on me at the moment. But I am going to give her some potions. He likes daggers, huh? Should give her a nice bow. Some nice armor. Pretty sure she's a conjurer, so she would want robes. Let's get off this rock. And I'm getting tired, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Ooh. Skyrim, also known as the Old Kingdom or Fatherland. The Book of Skyrim. Section of the Book of the Dragonborn.
If you're looking for Pat. Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Why are my I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. All right, then. Once again...
Alright, thanks again for watching Nintendosense YouTube channel. Shout out to Chad Middleton, Squash Now, Copperhead OD, Eddie Craig, and everybody else who stopped by, Gray Fox. I'm getting sleepy, so I'm going to go to bed. I hope you guys will join me again eventually, and I'll see you soon. Stay solid and stay safe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. You guys have a great night. Thank you guys for stopping by and support my stream. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up for more content like this. Feel free to leave a comment on one of my videos if there's more content you want to see from Nintendosense YouTube channel, or if you just want to reach out to me.